Hey guys, welcome to Inner Peace with Netta. I'm Netta, and on today's video, I will be talking about how not to take on other people's energy. Okay, so that's basically telling you how to survive in this world, in your life. So, yes, how not to take on people's energy. So welcome to the channel. If you're new to this channel, first and foremost, I want to thank all of my subscribers. Um, Thank you, because I made my goal like this year already. Okay, I didn't make it a big goal of how many subscribers because I really wasn't really focused on the subscribers. I was really focused on value in the content that I'm putting out here. But I'm just excited that this channel is growing, and that people are responding and y'all are actually getting value out of these videos. So that's what really counts for me, that you're getting value. And not necessarily subscribers. Like, that's an added bonus. That's the icing on the cake. So I just want to tell y'all I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, and keep sharing, liking, and subscribing. um, but yes, I wanted to talk about how not to take on other people's energy in this video today. Also, it's a new scenery. Had to move a little stuff around because gotta do my yoga videos for y'all. So yes, different scenery. Well, not scenery, but background. Got the couch over here. So to the video. So how not to take on people energy. So in this life, in this world that we live in, we can take on other people's thoughts, emotions, right? And our thoughts evoke our emotions, and our emotions evoke our actions. In this time that we are in this pause, and this whole collective of shadow work, we are all feeling the shift in our energy. Okay, we have so many different social groups and just so many different shifts and breaking downs of the system, especially here in America. And there's so many emotions that's going on, from the pandemic to, like I said, the social justice and, well, the social injustice that's going on in this world, and just our regular day-to-day trials that we may have. And everyone is going through their own stuff in life. And, some people don't see a way out. I remember feeling that way and just feeling like, wow, the hell, I feel like this. And for the people out there who are empaths, I had to learn, like, that is a gift. Some people say it's a gift and a curse, but it's only a curse if you don't know how to use your gift. Okay? It's when your gift is like turned it on you. And as an empath and feeling other people's emotions, you have to differentiate when it's your stuff and then when it's someone else's. So today I wanted to talk about how to not take on other people's energy. So a lot of times when we're, first and foremost, let me say this, our journey is to peel back the layers, like I always talk about, and being our most authentic self, or just being our authentic self, our true self. We have to get rid of the programs and the thought forms and the emotions from programs from society, our family, friends, and things that we programmed ourselves with that isn't true for us and that isn't honest for us, right? And so, when we're in relationships with our family and friends, and when people are telling us their stories of woe is me, or just they're angry, or either sometimes when people are happy, you can take part of that, right? Because it's high vibration. And our goal is to stay on a high vibration, okay? You don't want to be in low vibrational energy. Now, I always say this, we can feel every emotion on the spectrum, it's just as long as we're not staying in these low vibrational, low frequency emotions. Because that attracts more of it to us, okay? Because everything is energy. So if you always have this friend, or if you are that friend that is always coming with a story or some drama in your life, that wears and tears down on the person that you are telling, or whoever is sharing that. That is wearing you down. We know it's wearing you down. Why? Because you have to tell someone, because it's wearing your mind down. So you need to tell somebody. So, and I used to be that person, like I was everyone's emotional dumpster, and I used to hold my stuff in and then be mad, like, why no one listen to me? Crazy, right? But I used to be people's emotional dumpster, and I was feeling people's stuff, and they're having thought forms and emotions, and I'm like, wait a minute, this ain't mine. This is not mine. Why my chest is feeling tight? And that was before I knew I was an empath. That after, I found out I was an empath, I'm like, oh, so that's why my heart be all closed up and tight. And getting mad and feeling stressed in my chest, and then my back hurting, and I'm like, oh, because I'm carrying other people's issues. Oh, because I'm being responsible for other people's emotions in life. And that can be a codependency. That can be a form of codependency as well, trying to take on everyone's life and fix them and responsible for them, right? That's like that's not even like, that is the wounded healer syndrome. So, feeling that, it's like, okay, after a while, it's draining, okay? We have to be around people that feeds us. We have to feed each other in the society that we live in. We're supposed to feed and nourish, okay? And not just be around people who need to suck the energy out of us, okay? You don't need to be around that vampiric energy or vampire energy, okay? And I think a lot of times people get this caught up with service, okay? We are here to be of service to each other, okay? To empower and uplift. You are not here to save and get sucked and mucked. And you have to preserve your energy, okay? Because you have to be able to have this surplus to share with other people who need you and who you are here to serve. You are not here for people who you can, give them a shoulder to lean on, and you're empowering them to get back up, and they don't do it, or they don't want to do it, and they want you to pick them up and carry them. No, this is exactly what you do. You just drop them, okay? You cannot carry anyone. All right, you can support people, but you carrying people, you're taking on their responsibility and their energy, and then that's your fault. And then you have to ask, what's going on with me? Why I feel like I gotta carry everyone? No, be of service. Do things without expectations, right? But You don't have to carry people and be responsible for how they feel and the things that is going on in their life. I'm not saying don't give a listening ear, but be mindful of what you're giving a listening ear to. Because some people, when we talk, if we talk enough and we actually learn to listen and be mindful, we'll find our own answers when we run through it. When we talk, when we speak, we'll have our answers. If we are really mindful and listening to what we are saying, we will find the answer or either the problem in what we are saying and what we are doing. Right? So, being an emotional dumpster and taking on people's problems and using that as a form of empathy and compassion, no, because you're not even helping the person, and I've definitely been feeling this shift and just, I had to realize a lot of emotions that I had that I couldn't understand weren't even mine, because I used to take on so many people's beliefs and emotions that I'm like, oh, this don't work for me. This is not mine. I don't even know where I got it from, but you know what? Dump it. You can leave that. You really gotta ask yourself, like, is this my energy? Now, when it's that high vibrational, that laughter, like that genuine loving energy, oh, be in it all day. Be in it all day, okay? But that low vibrational anger, resentment, just violent and judgmental, no. Be in center in your inner peace. And everything is not always jovial. Everything won't always be happy. But you don't have to sit in low vibrational energy, okay? That's like a group of friends, and you can look back as when you was children, and your friend, or if you had like a group of friends, or just one friend, or even your siblings, right? If you were the same age, or maybe not, but to see if you mimic their energy, when something happened, and you mirrored them, and you took that role on with them. You don't have to do that. And I see people do this in in different cultures, different races, ethnicities. We just take on, and we gotta really ask ourselves, like, is that true for us? Like, is this really true for me in this moment? You can be transparent to these people energy and don't judge them. You can be understanding. And then as you evolve and grow, we learn to alchemize that energy and transcend it or transmute that energy, right? Where you have healers who take that negative energy and transmute it and use it for positive energy, or more high vibrational, But until you know how to be emotionally intelligent and like strengthen that, and know how to have those emotional boundaries and energetically, just transcend it. Just don't judge it. Just be like, it's not mine. Pull in yourself. Be in your body. And the thing about with having taken on other people's energy, it gets stuck in your body. So it's good to move your body around, do body work, yoga, working out, maybe box, wrestle, whatever. Dance. Just move your body, stretch, because that energy can get stuck. A lot of times when we're angry and we're holding, it's stuck in our body, and we're taking in on so much energy, all this low vibrational energy, we're holding on, and then we're attracting other people, and it's just like, yo, come on. So be mindful of what you're listening to when someone's talking to you, okay? Someone comes to you with some drama, don't listen to it. Gossip, drama, no, because that lowers your vibration. Things on the news, I don't watch the news, okay? Unless it's something that is happening where I live, right? And like there's some changes due to this pandemic and different restrictions and stuff, yes. But I do not watch the news. Like, I do not have the TV on with the news on all day and then it's just running in the background. No, I don't even have the TV on, period. But I'm not on social network looking for the latest news. And no, because the news is filled fear mongering and drama. Some things you need to watch the news for. Another thing, when there, are um, just different things that's just like low vibrational, is, does it uplift you or empower you? Did you learn something from it? If you're not learning nothing from it, just like, no. Now, I watch comedy, I watch funny stuff, you know, but there's like a certain level of things. I'm not gonna say level, but it's just certain things that I may have used to watch that I don't watch no more, and I'm not judging it. It's just that I just like mentally, I just, am not interested, and emotionally, I'm just not interested. So I'm not gonna invest my time to watch something or to listen to something, because it's just like, nah, that just don't serve me. That just like don't work for me anymore. But it's not a bad or a good thing. It's just like I just don't feel to sit and watch that or listen to this crap anymore. I just judged it, but I'm not listening to this, you know. And I feel like this is true. If you like, try this, experiment with this, right? Someone want to quote you with an issue, right, or some drama. Tell them to record it, everything that they want to say, and then tell them to play it back to themselves and ask them, do they really want to listen to that? Did you really want to listen to that? Do you really want a solution to that, or did you just want to vent all that excess energy out? Because you just need to vent. You're no one's emotional dumpster. I know sometimes we need to go to our peoples and be like, you know what, this is what happened. But we also need to be mindful as well as, does this person, you have to create space. And I had to learn that from my mentor, like coaching and teaching people and assisting people, like, and just being of service to people. You have to create space, because sometimes people will come to you with the heavy stuff, and it's not about avoiding it. We have to learn how to transcend it, and be transparent to it. If we can't transcend it, but we have to not avoid it. I used to be like very avoidant of, look, I'm like being around this negative energy. Yes, if people are always negative around you, remove yourself from the situation, but you can't run away from every negative situation. You're going to have to, like I said, emotional maturity and intelligence. We have to learn how to work with it and be in the environment. That's why we go through what we go through in life, to learn lessons how to deal with certain environments. But that does not mean that you stay in that environment and you pick up those habits from that environment. You learn those lessons from that environment, and then you evolve, and it takes time. So just because you came from somewhere don't mean you have to stay there. Okay? And, so that's it on that one. But not to take on other people's emotions, really ask yourself, like, listening to this, is this for the highest good of both of y'all? And, you know, is this person open for like really a solution? Are they looking for a solution, or they're just looking to dump vomit on you, you know? And you have to respect yourself enough in your energy, in your time, to say, hey, not today. No, 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 not never, you know. And you have to, you know, let that person know, like, hey, like, no, you know, you're going to have to find a way to say it, you know, how that boundary. And some people, you know, they'll be a little pissy, but it's okay. They'll be alright. But you can also tell them, like, you know, I'm here for you to support you, but, you know, I'm not your emotional dumpster. And you have to also learn how to, you know, not take it on. Don't judge it, but just be like, hey, you know, I'm not opening up a space for that. I'm opening up in a space to support you for your highest good. I'm not here for the drama. So, you know, you just gotta be open and set those boundaries, but you also gotta differentiate your energy from theirs. And a tip and a tool that you can use, especially if you're in like large crowds and you're starting to have anxiety, is to call your name. Call your full name to yourself like 3 to 4 times and keep doing it and keep doing it. You can also close your eyes, right, and call in white light. And just imagine white light coming all the way, just showering down from the crown of your head all the way to the bottom of your feet. And just feel your body lighten up, you know, and you can visualize it, right, flowing through your whole body. Like, just visualize it as if you're looking through your organs. Say if it's like, you just imagine inside of your body is like space, a dark space, and then you have white light shining through it. Okay? So, that's one of the things you can do. Or if you have like a mantra, but I would say call your name. Or either visualize that white light so you can be, you know, grounded. Or whatever you may do, maybe you may say a specific prayer or a mantra, like I said. Just to get yourself back grounded, okay? So that you can be like, okay, this is not mine. And you send it back to them. You can also, I learned this, bring your energy back to you is, shout out to my spiritual gifts mentor, Rosalie. She taught me this to where you can draw a sun and put your name on the sun, right? This is all visualization. And you poke a hole in the sun and you call all your energy back to you, and the sun, you know, just expands and shines. Then tap a hole in your head, let the sun over your head, visualize it over your head, and let all of that energy come back to you, and that can call all of your energy back, and then close the hole back in your head, and just ground yourself and ground yourself and ground yourself, okay? And call all your energy back and allow your energy, you know, and allow that person's energy to go back to them. So you can also visualize to where the person is in front of you. And say there's a cord connected between you and them. You can cut that cord, okay? That can be a form of cord cutting. You can say a prayer, but say if you don't have to visualize a cord. Sometimes I just visualize the person in front of me, and I take the energy from my heart and I allow white light to shine through to theirs. And I just say, take all your energy back and do it from the heart, though. Not from a place of fear. It's just from the heart. Like, nah, you can have this back, homie. Like some Dragon Ball Z stuff. Like, you can have it back. I love you. But, take that back. Take that back and give me my energy back. And you could just do it with visualization. And you will feel really, you will feel the difference. And you may have to do it a couple of times. But if you are used to being people emotional dumpster, you know that is your business. Like, you need to stop. You need to have healthy boundaries. But also, just don't take on other people's stuff. Don't try to be responsible for other people's stuff. And then if you're in like crowds and just, if you're an empath, you have to do that white light. Do that white light. Wrap that whole white light surrounded throughout your whole body from head to toe. Alright? And just call your name 3 times. And know your emotions. Know where you are standing. Where you stand and where you are grounded. So, that's this video. I enjoyed it. I really hope it helps y'all. Like, share, subscribe. I love you guys.